Geometry can sometimes have issues when transferring from different file formats, so try and keep to Parasolid if possible. In the geometry process, watertight bodies are required. If there are any missing faces, small edges, or gaps between surfaces, it will make meshing an issue. SpaceClaim has features under the Repair tab to clean the geometry if needed. A link to the documents from ANSYS will be made available for further information. Having a look at the CAD model, small adjustments were made. Through running the simulations, the sliver at the end was too thin, requiring small element sizes. In order to make meshing easier, the thickness was increased by taking a larger cut. Now we can import the model into Design Modeler to create the domain with the dimensions shown. The analysis will be performed in 2.5D, which is a 2D with a 1 cell thickness, with the letter H referring to the height of the fairing and L as the length of the fairing. Now let's have a look at our simulation. With the Parasolid uploaded, let's update the geometry. There are two extra bodies that are created, which are the wheels, which can be deleted using the body delete function. Find the cross-sectional plane, and we can start drawing the inner and outer domains. Use the rectangle tool to create the domains, and the dimension tab to dimension them to the axes. Then extrude the inner domain, ensuring to have an add frozen operation with a 1 mm depth. Next, create the outer domain using the same procedure. The Constraints tab can also be used to constrain the bottom edge of the inner and outer domain, using the Dimension tab to then cycle through and dimension the outer domain. Extrude that by 1 mm as well. We can then use the Boolean function to separate the fairing from our two domains, and then to take the inner domain away from the outer domain. We can then form a new part, ensuring that the part is a fluid, and then using the previous axes, we can then start to cut up the domain. Using the Dimension tab, dimension the lines, and then click on Extrude, and under Operations put Slice Material and Through All. You can see that 4 different components have been created. Now go through and create the second cut.